saddest part about being single is. It's not the lonely night. It's the fact I've got to pay for my own maintenance.
You not paying my bills, please don't question me.
You got to invest in one another, and I need somebody to come invest into me.
Fellas, when you're single, your wallet is chilling.
For food, you huffed and puffed.
Don't have enough money, don't date. They're not talking about themselves. They're talking about men.
That being single is very expensive. And it is so frustrating because we're told that, being single is great. I am tired of the amount of gaslighting us single people have to go through. Because let's be honest, a lot of the things that our friends in relationships can get for free, we have to pay for. And there's no amount of self-love or therapy that can kind of circumvent the frustration that being single is very expensive. Because if, an example, I am sick, I don't have anyone who can cook for me. My friend can ask her boyfriend to cook for her. I have to DoorDash something. If I need help moving something in my house, I need to go find someone and pay that person to come over and move it. Well, my friend can just ask her partner. And all those things just add up. If you lose your job, you have someone who can help you with rent. If you are having financial trouble or health trouble, you now need to disclose that to your family or friends, which might be embarrassing, or you can tell your one husband or your wife to help you through that. It is so frustrating to have to go through so many things alone and make these really big decisions, hard decisions completely by myself. I have my friends, I have my family, I love them, I can lean on them, but maybe I don't want to tell them all about my finances. Maybe I don't want to have to over-explain my entire health condition to them. Maybe I just need someone to help me with a real quick task that I don't want to have to pay someone or wait for someone to drive across town to come help me. And it is so frustrating because we're told that, being single is great.
Welcome to your future.
And it's really great when compared to an unhealthy relationship. But being single is not always better than having a healthy relationship. Don't get me wrong, I am not going to go hop into a relationship with a man just so I can have someone. But I do think we need to be honest that being single, while it can be really great, is also very impractical sometimes.
Yes, it is. Men have been trying to tell you for the longest time. Oh, it's gotten out of hand. It really has. It's gotten so out of hand. Men are going to enjoy, well, they do enjoy watching you ladies suffer. And I say that again because this is what I say. You actually came to a great realization. But when you say, I won't just settle for anybody, understandable, because I would say, don't settle for anybody. What's happening is you ladies have spent so much time settling for the guy you thought was handsome. If that wasn't you, you settled for someone probably in the past to where you feel like, I can't do it anymore. Let me tell you what's happening. And there's this one lady said it in one of the last videos I did. She said, you're settling instead of talking to the man. Yeah, it's going to get real. You ladies, right? If you want it to be a man that you want, you got to open them gums. Because men are not talking. And right now, men are enjoying seeing the complaints. And there's tons of them online. When TikTok started, you ladies just said, here, guys, here's ammunition. Laugh at me. Make fun of me. And men are obliging too.
Ask you for food, you huffed and puffed. Can I get another name?
We got another beggar on our hands, fellas. Clock that T. Look, a lot of these chicks be broke as be living horrible lives. Like they do their little makeup, get their little hair done, which is pretty cheap, but they be living in the projects. They be living with their mamas, with their grandmas, with their aunties, with their best friend, sleeping on somebody's couch, don't have waiting for you to put on that cape and save a hoe.
I am not Captain Save a Hoe.
No, sir. Don't do it. And they had 15, 20 dudes all trying to spend money, These chicks be cute, don't get me wrong. But what the to do with you handling your money? Another beggar. And I'm pretty sure she ain't the only one. It's 100,000, if not millions of them, waiting for you to come save them, waiting for you to spend your money. And some chicks, they be having their own money. Not all of them, not a lot of them, but some chicks be having their own money and still want you to spend yours. You know, they want you to spend your money on what they want, and they want to spend their money on what they want. Why everybody looking out for her? Who the out for you? Nobody. Exactly. Stop doing that.
What he said is the truth. But men know this. We have all figured it out. Men can see the best thing for me to do is be alone. I forgot to get this clip. There was a guy, he was old, very old, and he was alone and had to be like around 30, 40 years. But no, he's not really alone. He does, he gets it how he needs to get it. But the man is not troubled. It boggled my mind to see this. And that's how a lot of guys feel as well. Like our whole entire life is loneliness, right? And ladies don't understand that. Men are used to solitude, living a life of solitude. Of course, we can meet with each other, but sometimes it's best that way. That's what makes you a man. I found a man right here.
I never got married and never had kids.
No.
So why did you choose not to get married and have children?
Everybody picks their spots in life. A lot of my friends divorced, and they got some real headaches in their life. So when I look at that, I don't have too much gray hair, at least in that regard.
Do you regret not having kids and having a family?
Generally, yes. Who's going to take care of you when you get old? Yeah, your children are. Generally speaking, that's the way it works. I'll probably have to find a nursing home, that type of thing.
Let me ask you this. Are you happy?
To a great degree, I am. Got a great network of friends. That's the key to life. Staying connected with your friends means so much. I found that to work real well for me. In my case, I never had a wife, never had any kids, and I could do a lot in my lifetime.
Wow.
I wanna be where the sugar daddies are. I wanna see them spending their money on, what's that word again? Me.
You know what the saddest part about being single is? It's not the lonely night. It's the fact I've got to pay for my own maintenance. Like, I've got no one to be like, hey babe, here's £100, go and get your hairs on.
We know, Flackers.
Oh, hey babe, here's £50, go and get your nails done. Hey babe, here's a tenner to go towards your eyebrows. No, I've got to pay for it my flipping self.
Bro, imagine you 27, you work in a salary job, you pay your car note, your rent, insurance, your light bill, water bill, gas bill, all your other expenses now. And you struggling to do that. Now, imagine someone expecting you to pay theirs as well. And dates. And buy gifts. And then, if you don't do that, you get blasted and they say you are not being a man. There's a reason now 80% of men are not trying to date and are staying single right now. Be honest. It's crazy. Crazy.
Ladies, men are not having it no more. You ask for money to pay certain bills, they need the receipts, or they're going to find out on their own. Okay? Just like this guy. This woman asked him for $430. You may say, hey, that should be enough and he should understand. Where's the receipts? But again, let's get into how this guy went about it the right way. I mean, it was the right way, right? You said you needed your electric bill paid. So he calls the electric company and pays the $93 or $95 bill. You told him it was $430. So he decided to pay it and tell you later, hey, I paid your electric bill. It's cool. So, but guess what? That made you a liar, ma'am.
Gotcha, bitch.
You got to take
Smart
it easy
man.
on trying to use a man for their money.
I saw this on a show, and I feel like this is gonna like crack the brain of some women. When women are in relationships, most of the time, they save money. When men are single, they save money. So when women get online and say stuff like, if you don't have enough money, don't date, they're not talking about themselves. They're talking about men. Because one of the biggest perks of being in a relationship with a man, from the perspective of a woman, is that she doesn't have to spend as much money on life. So when y'all get on here asking questions that sound crazy to men, like, why is he so afraid to commit? Baby, for most of y'all, that means committing to bills, extra bills, that don't benefit me in any way, shape, or form. I'm just doing this because I love you and I know you want me to do it. It's kind of like women and giving head. Very few of you do it for the love of the game, right? Remember that, because I feel like there's women mindlessly walking around, never seeing anything from a male perspective, and they can't grasp that concept. Like, he is spending more money on you than you ever spent on him. Ever. Like, you will never, if you have, especially like, I take myself for example. There is not I'm married now. Well, when I was dating, there's not a woman on earth who could say like, oh, John, I had to spend so much money in a relationship. Yo, I can get in front of all my followers and say, I don't think I've ever been in a relationship where a woman was paying for anything, ever. Like, you go out to eat, who on 50-50? I'd be embarrassed if a woman reached for a bill. I know I preach to 50-50. I be talking about when we're doing life. Like, she want to pick out apartments. Okay, I hope you willing to contribute. But like, dating, going out to eat, hanging out, who asking who for money? Yo, do women not understand that?
You know, this is the crazy thing. I think a lot of them forgot. They forgot men know this. Men know the cards we hold. We know this, right? Understand. Oh, yeah, he wants to go 50-50. Like he said, he's talking about life. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I don't go 50-50 now. And this is why I tell guys all of the time, you have to get out of the matrix, right? Because in the matrix, it's really, look at it like this, right? You're paying bills through the yin yang, right? You're being charged for taxes. Woo! The amount of taxes you're paying. When you live somewhere, when you live overseas for more than 330 days out of the year, or you're a resident of another country and you have an S corp, no tax. None. So a lot of times people make fun of the passport bros or expats like myself. Guys are winning. I think a lot of people need to know the guys that are going overseas are winning. And there's certain ways, and you don't pay zero taxes. If you make under 126,000, it's actually for 2025, it's going up to 130. Now you understand why it makes sense to live abroad? Because you can pay for everything, right? And all I need to survive is $30,000. This is one of the reasons I left, right? So ladies saying I don't need a man, that's the most expensive sentence ever for these ladies. Because you see it in the video. They clearly need help. Everyone needs help. You're all in the matrix.
Just know something good is about to happen because ain't no way. Like, you try to make a good situation out of every goddamn thing, but the way the world we live in, as soon as you go outside, you spending $100. Why? This shit was set for us to fail. I swear to God, you can't go nowhere in this without spending money. I don't give a just going down the street. You spend money checking your mailbox. You know that? Cause these motherfuckers is high as rare pussy. Gotta laugh to keep from crying. Ain't no sense in crying. I knew you had that bill once before, but I'm just saying, God damn, can a bitch get a break? Why the I pay the same bill every month? Give me a break. Give me a discount. I pay my time every month. My bills are paid. Give a but y'all drop y'all thoughts down in the comments if y'all agree. Bye, muscleheados.
Oh my gosh, being single is so expensive. This is not what I signed up for. I really got to go buy outfits just to go out, just to try to impress these fools. And then on top of that, when I do go out, I got to at least buy myself an initial, beginner drink. So whatever that price may be. Sometimes I even got to pay to get into places by myself. I'm just so disgusted.
By being single. Women save money by being in a relationship. Fellas, listen up, pay attention. Now let's keep it real. Men do save money by being single. Women save money by being in a relationship. Yeah, I said it, and deep down inside, you know it's true. Fellas, when you're single, your wallet is chilling. You're not dropping $200 on date nights, birthday surprises, spa gifts, weekend getaways, just because flowers, or that new iPhone she swore she needed. You buy what you want when you want. You can rock the same hoodie and Air Forces for months. No one cares. Barbershop visits are like 30 to 50 bucks, not 300 lashes, nails, and brows. Now, let's flip it for a second. Women, they start saving the moment they get into a relationship. And you want to know why? Because suddenly, he pays for dinner, he pays for Ubers, he pays for nails, just because. Her rent is lighter.
I had to pause it right there because men, they smell like coffee. They're awake. It's some good coffee, too. Let me continue.
Because she's staying at your place. Her gas tank magically stays full. Matter of fact, she ain't even got to pump her gas. She don't have to take out no garbage. Now, don't get me wrong. Every woman is not like that. But the pattern is real. Men spend to impress, provide, and protect. Women, many of them, just benefit by being around. And society encourages it. Men are taught that providing equals love. Women are taught that receiving equals value. You see the game? You ever notice how her lifestyle goes up when she's dating you? But yours start looking like a monthly budget meeting? My guy, you went from steak dinners to checking your bank app before you even order some wings. Here's the truth. A man builds wealth in silence. A woman builds comfort in a partnership. So fellas, stop blowing your budget just to earn love. Because at the end of the day, if your love is based on your wallet, you will always be valued for what you give, not who you are. Be smart, stack your paper, lead with purpose, not your pocket. Because love built on money will always come with a price. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that follow button. And if you're struggling with confidence, you're struggling with approaching women, get my ebooks, Unshakable Confidence, Shoot Your Shot. The links are in the bio.
Yeah, that's the thing. And shout out to you, brother, for trying to sell your ebooks. But guys, they're not looking to learn how to talk to ladies. I think more guys should learn how to do it, but they don't want to be bothered, right? In this date market, it's crazy out there. And a man doesn't know what he's going to get. That's how it is dating in the West. It's like, Jenna, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. It's real. You never know what you're going to get in the West. You can get a good lady, but the percentages are so off that a man is like, it's like he's paying Russian roulette and he has a 70% chance to pass. A man doesn't like those odds. So you mean to tell me it's a 70% chance that I may live? I'm not playing no more. Straight up.
How expensive it is to be single. Okay? Because when you're single, you don't have anybody that's out here buying you food, helping you with the bills. And if something breaks, you don't have no handy dandy man around the house that's like, oh, I got it, babe. I'll fix it when I get home, or whenever he decide to fix it. No, you either got to get on YouTube University, or you got to go pay somebody. You got to go pay somebody else's man to come in your house and fix it for you. It's too expensive to be single, and people want to be out here cheating, and you better lock you one person down because it's too expensive out here to be alone, okay? Don't just go lock down anybody, you know, make sure they respectful and they love you. But y'all also got to understand it's a business. A relationship is really a business, okay? You got to invest in one another. And I need somebody to come invest into me because it's expensive.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
To be single. Yeah. I want somebody to buy me some food, pick me up some food on the way home, or you know, buy me something just because. I don't know.
Find a guy that may have talked to you in the past. Do you have any guys like that? Think about it. That guy that you may have done wrong, you don't think you did him wrong because you didn't see him as a viable option, right? Find that guy and say, you know what? I want to take you out for coffee. Seriously, you think he's going to say no? A man is not turning down Starbucks. Take him to Starbucks, right? Get him the coffee and get him that. You know how right now at Starbucks they got those good sweets, like they got the dark chocolate sweets and different things like that. The donuts and with glitter. It's like Starbucks is improving on their snack options. They have like the bagels, and also they have the sandwiches with the egg and the cheese. Delicious. Treat him to that. Why? To show him you mean what you say. Like you saying right now, do that for a man. Act like you want us. That's the only way things will change. Because I don't need a man that has rang in guys' heads for so long. Creep has rang in men's heads for so long. Me myself, I do feel guys should talk to ladies, but I get why they don't.
If you're not paying my bills, please don't question me.
We know, Flat Curse.
Don't question me. Don't think you about to stress me out. If you can't even give me reassurance, leave me alone. Because what are we doing here?
Yo, so I just seen this dude on TikTok say men save money being single and women save money in a relationship. And I had to think to myself, do y'all think that's true? Like, let's keep it a bean, right? Like, let's I want men, women, anybody to just come on this post and, you know, just share your perspective, right? Like, give your point of view on this. Cause like, what do y'all think? Women, do y'all think that's true? Guys, do y'all think that's true? If y'all want my answer, I definitely do think I save more money when I'm single. I've been saving a lot of money since I've been single. I mean, only because I know how I am as a person. Like, when I care about somebody, like, I just naturally want, I be wanting to do for a person after the first day of meeting them for real, like, if I like you. So I be having to find ways to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, tone it down to, like, nah, like, because I be quick to help a person, like, this wrong here, I got you. So, yeah, man, like, let me know what y'all think.
A lot of men think that way as well. What do I mean? Right? A lot of guys feel they get with the girl, if they like them, they don't mind spending money on them. But this is the thing. Guys want to make sure they're with someone that understands life. What do I mean? Understands you can't spend on everything. Also, you can't get everything you want. This is the problem with a lot of ladies, right? That's why when they're single, they spend so much money. Because they go, I want this, I want that, I should have that. No, you shouldn't. Like, I'll give an example. Because this is what ladies do, right? Say if a lady gets a raise, $50,000 more a year. Do you know what she's going to do? She's going to create $45,000 more in bills. Maybe $49,500 in bills. She'll have an extra $500 to waste for herself. So she made all that money more to not receive the fringe benefits of having a lot of cash. So what ends up happening? She's still living check to check. What did I show in my video before talking about the government shutdown? Right? The girls furloughed. They're complaining because they're living check to check. This is why men are saying no more. They're tired of this. Every time they turn around, handout. That's no way to have a relationship. And men have gotten smart. Men have woken up. That's what's going on. Men have awakened. That's when I made the video, I think it was last week. Coffee or nothing. Why? Because if a girl really likes me, she won't care about me paying her bills. She's going to pay her own bills. This is a new day. No more shopping sprees. No more late night creeps. No more dough. We can't even kick it no more.
You see the women that be on social media complaining about 50-50 and every 2 to 3 business days have a message or an announcement of what they're not accepting or what they're not taking with 50-50. Listen, a lot of y'all be overvaluing yourselves. And the sexual marketplace have a way of course correcting it. Because it be the same women year in, year out screaming to the top of their lungs like banshees about what a man gotta do and what he don't have to do. And so far you ain't got nobody to pick you up off the market at the high value that you placed on yourself. You might want to go on the clearance rack or the discount section for a minute, because a lot of y'all ain't it. You see, because a woman that actually is valuable don't have to be on social media screaming about ain't going 50-50, because there's already a man in her life doing for her. She's used to it. I can tell a lot of y'all are not used to it. See, I love mine so much that we go 100-100. I want him to still have energy for me. Like, I want him to still be able to live a good quality life and not have to work 2 to 3 jobs to be able to afford the things that we have. So me having a business and doing other things outside, him also having his business and also doing his thing, we give 100-100. Ain't no 50-50 conversation over here, because there's going to be a time when he don't got it and there's going to be a time when I don't got it. And we going to bounce off each other. A lot of y'all women, I be going to y'all profile and I don't see nothing in this profile to tell me you're a kept woman. I don't see nothing in this profile to tell me that you've been a kept woman. But yet you on social media complaining about what a man got to do, what he ain't got to do. Not only that, duck if it don't apply to you. A lot of y'all got kids. Where was this provider man that gave you the baby? Why is you a single mother if your standards are so high? Like, make it make sense. These standards move and go up and down and side to side depending on how much y'all like the man. Because the right man that you like, he's free. And once again, I'm not telling you gotta do nothing, but be realistic with it. And you can lie to social media, but you can't lie to yourself when you sit back and do a whole fact check of your life. Have you ever had a man that really provided for you? And if you did, why he ain't there no more? Let's be honest, ladies. Come on now.
Coming.